Hello, I'm Anthony Hudson. Welcome to Sunday afternoon football. It's great to have you with us at Moorabbin. There's much on the line in today's match between St Kilda and Richmond. Both teams are flying high early in the season and are looking like contenders. We're expecting a beauty between two sides with designs on going deep into September.
The skipper leads his team out onto the field.
Daniel Harford joins me. Who's your pick today, Harf?
Thanks, Hutto. I'm going with the Saints. Only just. Being so early in the season, it's hard to get a read on sides, so I'm not tipping with great confidence.
Thanks for those thoughts, Harf.
The umpire and the two captains are ready for the toss. It's third against fourth, and it's all systems go for what should be a beauty. Strap yourselves in. This could be one of the games of the year. Dodson wins the first tap. Burns. Got to get it forward now. Could that have been holding the ball? Some thought it was, but not the person who matters. Dodson with a deft tap. Smiley. Can he hit a target? McDonald makes good contact. Deer. Fawcett. He just dropped it. He's been penalised for incorrect disposal.
Took too long there and coughs up what could have been a shot on goal.
Probing ball. The kick lets them down. Takes the logical option. Lynch. Leans back and drills it.
That will do his conference the world of good to start like that.
The Tigers are off to the ideal start. Dodson punches it out of the ruck. Giles sharks it. Rechko with a chance to run. Hustwaite. It looks a well-oiled forward line. They've got them on the overlap. Fawcett outbodied his opponent and took a ripper.
Already some good signs for them with how they're trying to move the football.
Big opportunity here. He puts it away, and they're 6 points richer.
The Saints are right on the back foot already. They can't afford to get beaten so easily out of the centre.
The Tigers with a break now. The big men fly. Navigated the traffic. Burns. A bit of a panicked handball. Caminiti. Good tackle. They're going nowhere and will have a stoppage near the centre. The two big men do battle. Burns. Dodson. Clark running in support. The Saints moving the ball well. Can he be the fire starter? That's commitment to the cause. He's been accosted. It would be a hard umpire who would ping him for that. Dodson showing his skills. Burns. Trevelyan. Clark. Onto it. You have to be tough to play this game. Neither side able to clear the footy. Rucks go at it. Giles. Philippou. Under pressure. He's been set a task. Boot. Ball. Goal.
It gives everyone a shot of confidence when one of your key forwards is able to hit the scoreboard early.
One kick game again. Dodson wins it out of the centre. Burns will be important as always. Lockwood. Rechko. Goes long. They're well set up behind the ball. Bombing it in won't work. Searching kick. And they're away. The Tigers have denied them the corridor. Manages to find a teammate. His field kicking is normally first rate. Mackenzie absorbs the pressure. Was that a legitimate attempt to get it out? The ump gives him the benefit of the doubt. Dodson showing his skills. Bouncing ball. Burns. What's he got on offer? Ramsden drops into the hole and marks.
He could put the finishing touch on a fine passage of play.
Ramsden, can he inspire his team? You bet he can.
That's what happens when you leave players in space inside 50. It's going to hurt you on the scoreboard.
Good match so far. Dodson wins the hit out. Burns. Giles gets the kick away. Terrific tackle. Smiley. It's no place for the faint-hearted. The umpire says he had no prior. Lockwood got his palm to it. Scott, he's under close attention. You'll have to earn your kicks today.
Good, tight tussle so far. You can see the planning both sides have put into this match.
Giles. Clark. Crunching tackle.
Both sides making their fair share of mistakes. It's just a matter of who can punish the opposition the most.
Dodson punches it out of the ruck. Burns. Lockwood, one step ahead. Hustwaite, Parfitt, made that ball his. Here's a chance to get it forward. Elnua, the kick is a poor one. The defence is disorganised. Not good footy there. What can they build here? And that's a letdown. Great play. It's amounted to nothing. Cops some unwanted attention. They asked the question, but the umpire will have it. Lockwood wins the hit out. Brown gathers. They've put themselves under pressure. Clark. That is not the place to turn it over.
According to some of these fans, all he had to do was kick it 60 metres on his non-preferred to a player on the other side of the ground in his blind spot while being tackled. Easy.
It's banana time, and he does it easily.
They'll feel better now they're in front and getting some reward on the scoreboard.
The Saints have kicked the past three and they're looking formidable. Good ruck work. Burns. Giles. Can he force his way through? Big tackle laid. No leniency from the umpire there.
He's not hiding his annoyance, but I think he's more upset with himself than with the umpire.
They've got a problem now. Golden opportunity here. Tidy ball. He had no interest in taking any chances.
They've got an opportunity here to get the ball down the other end quickly.
They've set up well for the kick-in. McDonald has found some space. Good luck catching him. The Saints are red hot at the moment. Lynch wins it back. Great mark. Can he impose himself on the match? This ought to end in a goal.
He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
It's not the best kick. Has he done enough? He has.
He managed to find some space and he was never going to have a problem converting from there.
Both sides are cracking in hard at the present time. It's a great contest. Parfitt, Brown. A quick getaway wasn't possible. Lockwood, he's been dispossessed. McRae, Burns. He's been busy so far. No one could mark. The Tigers have won it back. No one able to clear the footy, so we'll have another ball up. Good ruck work. Burns. Banfield. Clever kick. Mackenzie can't mark. That's poor play. McRae within range can make them pay. Philippou has charged into space.
He couldn't believe his luck finding that much space inside the forward 50.
Touch and go. Misses.
He really should have capitalised on that, but not to be.
Mackenzie, tasked with the kick in. It's a dreadful moment. A giveaway in front of goal.
Kicking at his first.
He's given it a tug and missed.
He'll be disappointed. That was one he would have expected to convert.
Mackenzie to bring it back in. Good work rate. They're moving the footy well here. The Tigers should be able to clear now. He's hit up the lead. What's he got on offer? Kicks to centre wing. Quality delivery by foot. They'll bide their time. Hansen, dangerous to leave on his own. Fawcett presents in space. Doesn't often waste it. That's generous, and this could hurt the other way. He might have thought about the corridor. Good thinking and good execution too.
Well-weighted kick. Punched that like he meant it.
Henry, can he hit a target?
I think he's forgotten which end of the ground he's at.
I can't work out the thinking there.
Mackenzie to bring it in. That's well played. Probing ball. Hansen on a lead. The Tigers might be about to start something. The kick was centimetre perfect. Ignoring the corridor for now. Lowther, this is good footy. Parfitt can keep it moving. Alarm bells are ringing. Complete commitment. They'll need to be more careful than that. If he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken. The lift doors closed on him and he's gone.
Not sure there was much prior opportunity there. Sometimes taking these half chances can make all the difference.
This would give them the lead. Has he got it? They're in front.
He had the opportunity to put them in front. That's exactly what he's done. Lovely finish.
The Tigers with the past 2 goals. Good ruck work, like Batman and Robin. Gets his kick despite the heat. Mackenzie, and they're out of trouble. Trevelyan read it well. That's a useful ball. Mackenzie outbodied his opponent and took a ripper.
I'll back him to drive this right through the high diddle-diddle.
He goes with the banana, and he's kicked it beautifully.
They're after a big game from him today, and that's a great start.
They've split 8 goals for the term. Both defences are under pressure. Lockwood with a deft tap. Brown. The midfield battle's so important.
He's in trouble. That must be incorrect disposal.
Did he actually make slight contact with the ball?
Honours the lead. The Saints look sharp early. McRae has it within range.
Someone went to sleep defensively, and I suspect the price will be 6 points.
McRae has his first.
If they can get up ahead of steam, they'll be hard to stop. That was a terrific passage of play, culminating in a great goal.
The Saints are up and about early. Dodson wins the tap. Giles. There goes the kick inside the 50. Good disciplined defence. Ramsden throws it on the boot and misses.
It seemed like the defenders got a bit lost there, and they were lucky not to give up a goal.
Back into play. Connolly, all on his own. Lowers the eyes. Hustwaite with a chance to relieve the pressure. The kick is precise. What's he got on offer? Takes the logical option. He's so clean with the footy. They must tidy up their kicking. He's made a hot start to this match. Thompson in the clear on centre wing. Clark. Connolly tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Henry He was trying to beat a path to goal, but he was shut down quickly. Dodson got his palm to it. Giles, no easy exit. They're tackling with venom today. Dodson got his palm to it. Banfield, Trevelyan. Foot race on. Who can get there first? The Tigers are really under the pump here. They've given it up. That's a good option, and this looks promising. Connolly, wasn't a great kick. They've turned it over. Clark. Thought his way through it. Hustwaite with a chance to run. Takes the short option. Deer has found some space. Hustwaite. The fans will be happy to see this. The umpire says he made an attempt to get it out. The two big men do battle. Clark, Trevelyan. Good looking kick. Elnua doing what he does best. A bit of a panicked handball. He's been accosted. They're putting them under all sorts of pressure. Mackenzie. They're fighting tooth and nail not to give up a goal. Could that have been holding the ball? Some thought it was, but not the person who matters. Who can get the clearance? Banfield, Giles, Trevelyan. He's kicked it like an arrow.
The Tigers are on the back foot. That was possibly a bit too easy.
The Tigers are stuck in second gear. That would want to change pretty quickly. Armstrong, can he get it out? Spearing pass. Lowther, Scott, into the pocket he goes. McDonald with the big fist. He ran into a brick wall. They're tackling with great intent. Lockwood showing his skills. Armstrong, Chambers, desperate to win it back. He couldn't get rid of it. They wanted holding the ball, but nothing doing. Dodson gets his hand to it. Giles, Clark. The Saints are bringing great energy. It's been called deliberate. He can argue his case, but there is absolutely no point.
It's always contentious, isn't it? He hasn't got his name on the goal scorers list yet. Here's a good chance.
No trouble at all.
Their efficiency in front of the sticks has arguably kept them in this game.
It's only early, I know, but that was a much-needed goal to establish a foothold in this match. The big men fly. An absorbing first term comes to an end. This one looks like it'll be close. Time for some more insights from Gary on the boundary.
Coaches these days don't generally like a lot of goals being scored, so look for them to put the brakes on. Every coach values team defence and being able to take away the opposition's strengths, because every goal the opposition kicks is one more you have to kick.
Thanks, Gary, as we get going again. Dodson, he's worth his weight in gold. Thompson. The umpire whistles for a ball up. Dodson, he is simply too good. Thompson, Clark. Can't afford to give it back in the corridor. Looking for two in a row. That's an impressive mark. Searching kick. Fawcett in the forward pocket. Can have a shot.
Poor defence leaving him on his own, and now you'd imagine he'll make them pay.
He makes no mistake.
Well, if they lose this match, no one will be pointing the finger at him.
The Tigers hitting the scoreboard early after an underwhelming first quarter. Thompson, Giles, out of the congestion. That's a bit of a waste. Quick kick towards centre half forward. Giles, working hard and being rewarded. He's normally better than that. Mackenzie, steadies, drop punt, goal!
That's two. He's causing them plenty of headaches down there.
The Saints with a steadying goal. Dodson could do this with his eyes closed. Kicks to space. Trevelyan farms it out. Thompson, can he impose himself on the match? McKenzie dealt with the pressure. In no man's land. Hustwaite, ever reliable. Armstrong, that's good work rate. Chips to half-back. They're moving the footy well here. Elnua manages to find a teammate. And they're away. Chambers clears the area. I don't think he meant to smother it. Lowther, can he hit a target? Defence 101 there. Clever kick. Smiley went bang. Scott running in support. Look at him go. Connolly, McKenzie, all alone in the centre square. Crosses the paint. Rechko gets to the front spot and can line them up. That's a bit of a gift. Tidy ball. Trevelyan pushes into space and receives the footy. Doesn't often waste it. Caminiti has a vice-like grip. What's he got on offer? Good kick. Well played. Normally delivers. They've opened them up here. Gives it everything. Thompson couldn't hold it under pressure. The Tigers have won it back. It's no place for the faint-hearted. The umpire says he had no prior. Dodson is teaching him a lesson. We've got another stoppage. Dodson, just for something different. McRae, Philippou, couldn't reel it in. Important tackle. He was just about through otherwise. Dodson, Hustwaite, affects the turnover. Smiley, the Tigers are good with their hands. That's commitment to the cause. Great tackling technique there. Dodson continues to have his way. McRae, he's got the skill, he's got the composure, he's got the result.
A midfielder who consistently hits the scoreboard is a real valuable commodity in modern footy.
The Saints having a good patch. Dodson is giving him a bath. Burns, that's a dreadful hand pass. Armstrong, here's a big chance to peg back the margin. Hustwaite, he's hit up the lead.
This is what he gets paid to do, kick these goals.
That is going very close, not close enough.
Missed one he should have got and let him off the hook.
Boxall with the footy. Hasty in the clear. Finds himself in space. Can he find a teammate? Good thinking and good execution too. It's come unstuck. By hand, Rechko. Guiney, dangerous to leave on his own. Armstrong gets the kick away. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. McDonald, Boxall, great body work. That's a useful ball. Trevelyan, he's been busy so far. Foot race on the wing. And out it goes.
It's been a quality game so far. Lots of opportunities for both sides to hit the scoreboard.
Lockwood palms it down. McRae, Chambers, Clark showing real strength. Burns, you asked for it, you got it. We've got a whistle, umpire's ball. Dodson gets his hand to it. Burns, Clark, Trevelyan, they've worked it well. Had some assistance. McRae slips over the shoulder. What's he got on offer? Looking to extend this margin. Smiley, Scott, he wouldn't take no for an answer. McMahon, he's set upon. That was a brilliant tackle. Oh, they're hitting in hard. They might as well not have a ruck. Burns, Trevelyan, McRae managed to get a handball away. Who's got the wheels? Clark throws it on the boot. Henry on the end of it. They are cutting them up with their ball movement.
To say there are some alarm bells ringing is an understatement. They're not working hard enough.
That's offline. Didn't really give it a chance.
That was a promising build-up and deserved a better finish.
Back into play. quality delivery by foot. He's generally a good kick. The Tigers are out of trouble. Honours the lead. Can he be the fire starter? Scott, all on his own. Rechko presents in space. This is promising.
He'll pump them into attack once more. Punch that like he meant it.
Hasty.
That's a shocker.
A good tackle there, forced him into the mistake.
Lays it off.
It's not a fair fight.
Mackenzie. They need to hit the scoreboard here. Boxall making his claim for the Golden Fist Award.
Off the side of the boot, hand out on the full.
That's the value of pressure.
Trevelyan has found some space. Good build-up. Too slow. He's kicked it the wrong way. They should have been going forward. Now they'll have to defend. The kick is precise. The defence has fallen down. Burns. Spoils. McDonald. Hasty. Met solidly. They've put themselves under pressure. Steadies. Fires. Bullseye.
Well, he saw the opening and put it away. Makes a real difference if you can consistently take those kinds of opportunities.
Two goals each for the quarter.
Caminiti. It's been a mighty performance.
Armstrong. Smiley. Anyone's ball. Gets his kick despite the heat. Hustwaite wins it back. Great mark. Thompson makes good contact. McRae. He's caught. Smiley hunting the footy. Armstrong attracted a crowd. It would be a hard umpire who would ping him for that. Lockwood with a deft tap. Armstrong towards the goal mouth. Lowther couldn't quite. That's poor play. Chambers. They've had the better of the contest to this point. What's he got on offer? Careful ball movement. Lowther on a lead. Pokes it into the pocket. Lynch couldn't complete the mark. Caminiti is calm in a crisis. McDonald. Lockwood didn't need to be asked twice. Throws it on the boot, and that's a goal.
It's been a wonderful half of footy. Both sides have spent time in the lead, but neither has been able to break away.
The Tigers are back in business. Lockwood showing his skills. Armstrong taken to ground. There might have been an argument for a free kick there. Lockwood wins it down. Armstrong. Scott. Hustwaite. They cannot keep him quiet. You can't question his commitment. Not his best. That hasn't made the distance. It's a poor result. Good work rate. Probing ball. McRae. Little one to half-back. Burns has charged into space. What can they build here? Thompson in the centre square. Searching kick. Hits the deck. Missed opportunity. Philippou trying to find a path. An untidy passage of play. Lowther runs onto it. Moving the footy laterally. Ball to be won on centre wing. Scott. Time to turn on the Jets. He'll drive them inside 50 yet again. Punched away. Elnua. It's a tough game. Shaves the grass with that one. Free kick for insufficient intent, and this could be costly.
That's the risk you run when you flirt with the boundary line. Sometimes taking these half chances can make all the difference.
Heads for home, not the best strike, and it's hit the post.
You've got to put the missed opportunities out of mind and continue to take the game on. If you do that, then the next opportunity won't be far away.
Mackenzie, tasked with the kick in. Elnua, working hard and presenting well. What can they muster from the back half? Scott, that's good work rate. Doesn't often waste it. Lockwood can keep it moving. That'll work. The kick was centimetre perfect. Normally delivers. No one can mark. Burns, no easy exit. He's been industrious. Boxall, tidy ball. That's a good option, and this looks promising. Picking their way through. Banfield pushes into space and receives the footy. McRae couldn't get an effective disposal. Boxall, Banfield puts his teammate under the pump. Hasty gathers on the half volley. Felt the pressure there. El Nua, can he hit a target? Lynch, working hard and being rewarded. They've opened them up here. Momentum has changed colours. Good disciplined defence. McMahon closes to 25. Mark it down. It's a goal.
I feel better now they're in front and getting some reward on the scoreboard.
The Tigers are really taking it to them today. The big men fly. Banfield does well under pressure. Thumped away. Thompson, critical contest coming up. The Tigers can suddenly rebound. That's good vision. Manages to find a teammate. Rechko makes position, takes the short option. Ramsden accepted the invitation. He'll be sore in the morning. They asked the question, but the umpire will have it. Rucks go at it. Smiley. Hustwaite managed to get out despite the tackle. Lockwood collects the half volley. Caminiti hasn't seen a lot of it. Hustwaite picks off the pass. What's he got on offer? Good looking kick. That's well played. Crosses the paint. Fawcett. Hustwaite couldn't burst through. Just shoveled it out. Chambers gets there first. He's had little impact so far. It's a hot footy. They want ball, but they're not going to get it. The two big men do battle. Burns. He just keeps racking up disposals. Davey. He'll feel that one. And a moment for the players to catch their breath.
Some of the transition footy has been fantastic. You wouldn't want to be a defender on a day like this.
Dodson showing his skills. Banfield. Some indirect ball movement here. The kick was misdirected. Key contest coming up. Gibcus with the big fist. A quick getaway wasn't possible. Disciplined defence called for and provided.
That's smart play, really. There's no point taking unnecessary risks.
It's being played in one half of the ground at the moment. Neat little worm burner. And that is the end of what's been a terrific first half with some memorable highlights. Let's hope the second half is just as good. Gary's back. What's caught your eye, Gaz?
The Tigers have found a way to be in front despite losing some key statistical categories, notably clearances and inside 50s. If they can get on top in those areas, they'll be very, very difficult to beat. Their forwards are very capable of kicking winning scores even without huge supply.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. Lockwood got his palm to it. Parfitt in his natural habitat. Rechko. He ran into a brick wall. They're tackling with great intent. Dodson looking for territory. Clark. McRae feeling the heat.
The Saints will be scratching their heads wondering why they're behind when they're comfortably winning the inside 50 count.
Dodson smashes it out of there. Banfield. I'm not sure he wanted it. McMahon. He's under close attention.
They're close on the ladder, these sides, and this game is reflecting that. They're very evenly matched.
Important clearance here. McRae. Clark. He's everywhere at the moment. Hasty. Can he mop up? Bad kicking there. Out on the full.
According to some of these fans, all he had to do was kick it 60 metres on his non-preferred to a player on the other side of the ground in his blind spot while being tackled. Easy.
He hasn't kicked a goal today, and he still hasn't.
I don't think anyone would have been surprised if that had gone through. So well have they kicked a goal today.
Will they try something different this time? Quality delivery by foot. Honours the lead. Holds it up, waiting for an option to present. McMahon, within range, can make them pay. Looking to get it down there quickly. Deere read it well and claims the mark.
He hasn't missed yet. Can he keep a clean sheet?
He's got another one.
It's not for nothing the third quarter is known as the Premiership quarter.
Sometimes a break can interrupt momentum, but that hasn't happened here. Dodson, the winner there.
McRae, Banfield. The Saints are good with their hands. Davey gets on the end of it. That's great footy. Alarm bells are ringing. He will surely make this count.
Must kick goal in a close match.
He's given it a tug and missed.
It's amazing how goal kicking gets in people's heads sometimes.
McKenzie brings it back in. The kick is precise. Fawcett has found some space. And they're away. Lockwood. Hustwaite. Who's at home?
They're well set up behind the ball. Bombing it in won't work.
Armstrong fumbles it.
Chambers. He's drawn a crowd. They're tackling with venom today. Dodson, the winner there.
Good tackle. We've got another stoppage.
2 rucks, please.
Lockwood with a deft tap.
Smiley.
Armstrong. The Tigers should score here. He should have held that one. McRae gathers. Dangerous place to turn it over. Fawcett. Deer. Quick snap, and that's a goal.
That's a bit of a freebie. You can't afford to turn the ball over like that.
So the underdog throwing down the gauntlet. You can see their belief growing. Good ruck work. It's no place for the faint-hearted. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Dodson with the tap. Clark, McRae, Chambers. Whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. Clean pickup. Hanson. The Tigers are playing some great footy. Thompson, clever kick. Wanting to get on with the job.
He's in trouble. That must be incorrect disposal.
Not sure there was much prior opportunity there.
They're looking good. Parfitt has charged into space. He's been quiet.
McMahon. Not on my watch, he says.
Can he find a teammate?
He's unlucky to be pinged for insufficient intent in his own forward line.
Like it or not, players do have an obligation to keep the ball in play when in possession.
Philippou works hard to present. Searching kick. Hanson making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Henry. Chambers.
It's a good old-fashioned coat hanger.
What's he got on offer? Doesn't often waste it. Davey.
Big tackle laid.
Could that have been holding the ball? Some thought it was, but not the person who matters. Lockwood punches it out of the ruck. Armstrong. The Saints guarding the corridor. In no man's land. Lowther cops some unwanted attention. He's besieged.
The Saints, clearance work is certainly not the reason they're behind on the scoreboard. It's been good today.
The two big men do battle. Smiley. Rechko. Armstrong. Is anyone home? Guiney. Dangerous to leave on his own. Useful hand pass. McKenzie throws it on the boot. Can't hang on under close attention. McRae with a chance to run. A good kick here and they'll be in business. McGuinness. Clark. Got to get it forward now. Thought his way through it. Henry on centre wing is marked. Looking to peg one back. Who's front and centre? Davey.
That's a poor strike.
McKenzie.
He's rushed to behind for his own team.
You don't see that every day. Boy.
Trying to catch them out. The kick was centimetre perfect.
They're playing with purpose and poise. Rechko with a chance to relieve the pressure. Good work rate. Normally delivers. Sees an opportunity and plays on. Scott in space. Can run and carry. The Tigers moving the ball well. Kicks inside the forward 50. Burns tries to spike it out of the danger zone. No free kick and they've got a stoppage in a dangerous position. Lockwood wins it. They have a good understanding, those two. Parfitt. Quick snap, and that's a goal.
He's usually very accurate, and that was no exception. Great play.
It's a handy buffer they've established.
The big men fly. Had to get it out. Caminiti, crunching tackle. And we will do it all again.
Dodson
Showing his skills.
Giles
Competing fiercely. Connolly wins it back. Great mark. They can smell victory. It's come unstuck. McRae marks on centre wing. There goes the kick inside the 50. Collard couldn't quite. Called for a push.
It's not a gimme goal, but certainly one that should be kicked.
They need this, but the moment gets the better of him.
It's vital to kick those kinds of goals when you're behind on the scoreboard.
Mackenzie to bring it back in. Manages to find a teammate. Probing ball. Brown
Taken to ground.
That was a brilliant tackle. Oh, they're hitting in hard. Punch clear. Scott Burns gets in the way. They need a spark. Lowther in the centre square. What can they build here? Got to get rid of it.
Scrounges a kick.
Foot race on in the pocket.
Not much he could have done there.
It's been a fast-paced game of footy, both sides looking capable of scoring quickly.
Dodson wins it down. Burns. Trevelyan only knows one way. Can he hit a target?
Turned over on centre wing.
That's skillful.
Smiley.
Mackenzie, good handball. It's a desperate tackle. Gets the kick away.
Armstrong gets to the front spot and can line them up. Decides to go.
Going at his second.
Unselfish play. He would have been well within his rights to kick for goal.
To extend the margin beyond 3 goals.
He's got it.
Well, if you give him room inside 50, you'll pay more often than not.
The Tigers clearly didn't read the script. They were supposed to struggle today.
Giles. They are hunting the ball carrier. He was optimistic if he thought he could break that tackle.
Dodson got his palm to it.
Giles.
Banfield. He'll be sore in the morning.
There might have been an argument for a free kick there.
The Saints will be desperate to make inroads before three-quarter time. Otherwise, this job might just be too difficult.
Scott Brown running in support. Good disciplined defence. It's a tough game. Trevelyan all on his own. Tidy ball. Banfield can keep it moving.
What's he got on offer?
He's hit up the lead.
The Saints
need to make inroads soon. Philippou couldn't hold it under pressure. Mackenzie, that's a bit of a waste. Kicks to centre wing.
Boxall cuts them off yet again.
Spearing pass. Trevelyan. This is a big opportunity. Brown with a terrific mark deep in defence.
Lockwood pushes into space and receives the footy.
Can he impose himself on the match? McDonald, they need to hit the scoreboard here. Punched away. Thompson wins a hard ball. Out of the congestion. Banfield, he's caught.
It's a good old-fashioned gang tackle.
They appeal for a free kick, but will have a stoppage. Dodson got his palm to it. Burns, he's been accosted. The Tigers are bringing great energy.
That's a missed opportunity.
Maybe it's for the best that he hasn't seen much of it.
Davey is dangerous when he has space. Ball up, the defenders will need to be on guard.
Lockwood, the winner there. Smiley,
met solidly.
Neither side able to clear the footy.
Rucks go at it. Burns managed to get a handball away. McGuinness.
Can they get one back? No, they can't. Denied by the post.
They're within striking distance, but they need to make the most of their shots on goal.
Looking for a quick transition.
Quality delivery by foot. The Tigers are playing like winners. They're moving the footy well here. Can they get it forward this time? Hustwaite. Good looking kick. Lowther has found some space. Farms it out. Brown. That's a bruising tackle. The umpire says he had no prior. Lockwood showing his skills. You can see their confidence growing. It's loose in the middle. He just dropped it.
He's been dispossessed.
Dealt with the pressure. Clark.
Caminiti.
Goes long. No one can mark. Almost threw it out. Henry couldn't burst through. That's poor play. Hustwaite, no easy exit. He's set upon. Umpire's ball as we near three-quarter time. Dodson wins it. Banfield, you can't question his commitment. Snaps at goal, but it's off target.
If they lose this match, bad kicking at goal will be the #1 reason.
The Tigers are under siege at the moment. Turnover. That could be a painful mistake.
He hasn't got his name on the goal scorers list yet. Here's a good chance.
They desperately need a goal. He should kick it. He hasn't kicked it.
They know it's the middle post, right?
He's off. That's a useful ball. Gibcus. The Tigers are playing some great footy. Hustwaite on a lead. Well played. Doesn't often waste it. Connolly in the clear. What's he got on offer? Guiney presents in space. Hustwaite. Fawcett. Dodson clears the area. Has to be clean. Hasty. They need a goal, but it's at the wrong end. The Tigers have all the answers. Well-weighted kick. Guiney appreciates that delivery. McMahon has got off the chain.
The Tigers have certainly looked a better side. They'll be hard to catch.
This would be a timely goal. The kick's a bit wonky, but it doesn't matter. It's a goal.
The Saints are on the ropes. They need a spark before this one gets away from them.
The Tigers have got it on their terms. Dodson with the tap. Giles. They cannot keep him quiet. McRae loves the hard stuff. He'll feel that one. He's everywhere at the moment. Rechko, desperate to win it back. Gee, they're playing well. That'll work. Navigated the traffic. Brown. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. Poor footy there. The Tigers have produced their best for three quarters. Can they finish it off in the last? It's time for some observations from Gary Lyon.
It's been an enjoyable game of footy, this one. We'll see lots of good goals on the highlights reel, but some of the defensive acts have been equally impressive. There are some defenders out there who would very much like to have less to do. They've been put under plenty of pressure.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you. Dodson, he's rucked superbly in a losing cause. Bouncing ball. Giles mops that one up, kicks to space. Smiley, he's drawn a crowd. They might be a little unlucky not to be rewarded. It was a fine tackle. Dodson looking for territory. Clark, Banfield, Hustwaite with a steal. Great tackling technique there. Dodson showing his skills. Smiley, a model of consistency. Boxall hasn't seen a lot of it. Giles with a chance to run. Caminiti. Connolly with the big fist. Lockwood squeezes the kick. Hustwaite, that one was always his. They can smell victory. Fawcett makes position. The Tigers look well drilled. This is good ball movement. Smiley, strong grab. Can he finish it off?
This would just about snuff them out if he's successful.
Kicks it goal, and that's travelling straight over the goal umpire's hat.
That was a bit too easy. The ball movement was excellent, but not great pressure.
The Saints are in danger of being run over. Dodson wins it down. Giles, Banfield, drives it inside the forward 50. Defence 101 there. Thompson, who wants it the most? And out it goes.
Lots to analyse, Gary. What stands out?
The Saints are winning the clearance count, but they haven't made the most of it, it's fair to say.
Lockwood got his palm to it. That's commitment to the cause. They're still cracking in hard deep into this match. Dodson got his palm to it. Banfield Finishing hasn't always been his forte, but there is nothing wrong with that.
He might ask for more time forward after that.
The Saints haven't played great footy, but they're hanging in there. Lockwood showing his skills. Parfitt, Brown. Caminiti wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. Manages to find a teammate. He's generally a good kick. Henry in some space on the wing. Sees an opportunity and plays on. Clark, McGuinness. Now it's someone else's problem. Collard. He was trying to beat a path to goal, but he was shut down quickly. Dodson looking for territory. Clark. Wasn't a great kick. They've turned it over. Lockwood hunting the footy. Brown. Fawcett. Dangerous to leave on his own. Slick hands. Connolly. Can he find a teammate? And inside 50 goes begging. Decides to go. Probing ball. Good thinking and good execution too. The Saints haven't thrown the towel in. Burns. Here's real danger now. He's been industrious. Davey can just about go all the way. Burns. Chambers gets on the end of it. That's great footy.
To give them a glimmer of hope.
Heads for home, not the best strike, and it's hit the post.
Those sorts of shots just have to be goals when you're trying to come from behind.
McKenzie brings it back in. Honours the lead. Tidy ball. The kick is precise. The Tigers are out of trouble. Connolly. This is good footy. Hustwaite. Henry showing some desperation. He's had little impact so far. Dodson dishes it off. Fawcett got the handball away. Handballs it to nobody. Dodson is cool under pressure. Giles. Thompson is so strong one-on-one. This is much better. Collard uses the body well. In he goes.
Kicking at his first.
They get full value for a deep entry.
He's finally on the score sheet. It's been quiet today, but he made that one count.
The Saints will not go away. Dodson with a deft tap. Burns. How will the umpire see this? They want ball, but they're not going to get it. Dodson looking for territory. Clark can send them into attack. Henry does well under pressure. Giles. I've liked his game today. Thompson couldn't quite. He's not one to take a backward step. Boot, ball, goal!
They'll be looking for more of that. If they get it, they'll be in front in no time.
They've got their tails up now. Lockwood with a deft tap. That's a dreadful hand pass. Turnover in the middle. This could hurt. Lowther working hard and being rewarded. Rechko. Caminiti with a clumsy tackle has conceded a free kick. Lowther couldn't complete the mark. Clark. He'll be picking grass out of his teeth after that. The Saints will have one eye on the clock. Dodson showing his skills. Clark. Giles has covered some territory today. He couldn't get his fist or foot to it.
He bit off more than he could chew there.
Brown. Marks. That's hard to stop. Good work rate. Open goal beckons.
He couldn't believe his luck finding that much space inside the forward 50.
He's the right man to have it, and he's delivered.
He managed to find some space, and he was never going to have a problem converting from there.
The Tigers by 19. Dodson with a deft tap. They are tackling machines today. No one able to clear the footy, so we'll have another ball up. Dodson got his palm to it. Ramsden, Trevelyan fighting hard. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Which way will it bounce? Dodson charges onto it. Crosses the paint. Connolly. The Tigers are bringing great energy. Dodson spoils. Lowther gathers it cleanly on the wing. Rechko. He hasn't been himself today. Scott has worked hard to present. Deer. They've worked it well.
He hasn't looked like missing so far, so I'll back him in here.
He's given it a tug and missed.
That passage of play deserved a better finish.
Boxall heads wide with the kick in. Hasty has found some space. Slowing it down. Can he hit a target? He needed a cleaner pair of hands. McMahon, terrific tackle. They need a spark. The sprint is on. Parfitt showing some pace. They've got them on the overlap. Desperate defence. And we'll have a throw in.
Some of the transition footy has been fantastic. You wouldn't want to be a defender on a day like this.
The two big men do battle. Ramsden, the Saints, under great pressure. No way through there, and they'll reset. Dodson punches it out of the ruck. Burns, no easy exit. You asked for it, you got it. He couldn't get rid of it. They wanted holding the ball, but nothing doing. Who can get the clearance? Ramsden, Caminiti, Giles, Burns. Chambers has a paddock in front of him. Navigated the traffic. Ramsden, Henry. Must be incorrect disposal. It is.
He's suggesting he got something on it. I'm not sure he did.
Parfitt can keep it moving. Fawcett has got loose. Dodson intercepts. And they're away. That's a good option, and this looks promising. Chambers, all on his own. Out wide with the kick. Quality delivery by foot. Picking their way through. They're keeping the ball well. What's he got on offer? They desperately need a goal. Trevelyan in the clear. Into the pocket he goes. Connolly is proving hard to pass. Chambers. The Tigers are giving them nothing. Lockwood with a deft tap. Smiley. Brown. The fans will be happy to see this. They're tackling with great intent. Lockwood with the tap. Scott just had to get it out. Rechko. He's under close attention. Hanson. You can see their confidence growing. Caminiti takes an excellent grab. Ramsden drives it inside the forward 50. Punched away. Throws it on the boot. Who's front and centre? Burns. Solid tackle. He's set upon. That can only be holding the ball.
Not sure there was much prior opportunity there.
Gibcus farms it out. The Saints have won it back. The clock is the enemy now. That's poor play. Harassed into an error. Collard trying to bring the Crummers into play. Rechko. Scott seizes the moment. Well done. The Tigers are playing some great footy. He's hit up the lead. He's been quiet. Hasty clears the area. It's been paid, and I think we all knew it was coming.
He was under pressure when he kicked it, so the ump's employing a strict interpretation. He'll fancy his chances.
Around the body. Don't tell me. That is a stunner.
Bit of momentum now. That's two in a row.
The Tigers may have seen off the threat now. The big men fly. Armstrong just shoveled it out. Parfitt, Ramsden, desperate to win it back. Burns, Trevelyan with a chance to run. Is anyone home? Elnua is racking up spoils. McGuinness throws it on the boot, and that's a goal.
Better ball movement on that occasion allowed them to open up that opportunity in front of goal, and they've got full reward for it.
Can they follow that goal up with another? Lockwood got his palm to it. Brown goes laterally. Ramsden in the right spot at the right time.
The Saints haven't thrown the towel in. It's a tough game. The umpire says he made an attempt to get it out. Caminiti, he's rucked superbly in a losing cause. Clark, Trevelyan. Rechko affects the turnover. Attracted a crowd. The umpire will have it.
It's been a free-flowing game so far. Both sides would like to better restrict each other's ball movement, though.
Scott Armstrong squeezes the kick. Lowther hasn't seen a lot of it. Good thinking and good execution too. Fawcett. It looks a well-oiled forward line.
This is what he gets paid to do, kick these goals.
He's kicked it like an arrow.
Well, if you give him room inside 50, you'll pay more often than not.
Not many tip this result. Lockwood palms it down. Brown. It's a good old-fashioned gang tackle. And we will do it all again. Caminiti gets his hand to it. Burns. Clark. He's besieged. It's a stoppage-heavy game at the moment. Caminiti slaps it out. Trevelyan. That's a bruising tackle. Rinse and repeat. It's not a fair fight. Lockwood showing his skills. Armstrong. He'd like that one again. McRae. Not a lot of positives today. McGuinness on a lead. Tidy ball. Hanson with a terrific mark deep in defence. Lockwood normally delivers. They're moving the footy well here. Rechko. Elnua. Lockwood. What's he got on offer? Gets his kick despite the heat. Intercepted, and they can launch from half-back. That typifies their performance. Thompson, McGuinness, shows them a clean pair of heels. It's come unstuck, honours the lead. If you're not a believer in this side, you should be. Hasty heads them off at the pass. A chance to clear now. Fawcett makes good contact. The Tigers salute for the third week running, and they are stringing together some impressive football. What were the main differences today, Half?
The Tigers were just that bit better for most of the match and always looked more likely to get the points. They made some bad errors today, though, so they'll focus on trying to be cleaner with the ball next week. Another team might have punished them more.
Thanks for your contributions throughout the day, Half. On behalf of Daniel Harford, Gary...